what's happening? It's your dude, the merciless Reese L. Black. Welcome back to the booth. Today I'm actually here to get myself in trouble. Probably going to piss off a lot of you. But it's all fun, it's all entertainment and everything. But today I wanted to go ahead and talk about, did R&B really lead men into simping? See, I know this probably may have been touched once or twice, but it hasn't exactly been like a super duper heavy topic. So let me go ahead and explain. Once you find a skincare regimen that actually works and you stick to it, I'm telling you, you're gonna end up getting the results that you've been looking for. Right here, you have the wash that I use daily, and I also have the scrub. So if you're interested in getting those same good results, please, in the description down below, make sure you hit the link. It's gonna launch you to the Teach Handling website, and I guarantee you'll have a good evening. So, of course, you know, in this space, we always have these conversations on, you know, how to avoid simping, or how to kill the simp, or who's a simp, what is simping, yada, 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 yada. But then there's been some cases where I have, you know, been on a, you know, watching a few platforms here and there where there would be some people in the comments where they would talk about how R&B could be one of the main roots of what can cause men to simp, whether it's old school songs or whether it's new school songs. But this is what's interesting here about that argument. What's funny is the majority of these songs that are actually sang by the majority of these R&B singers were all off the hook. They were all out of pocket. They were all on some G shit. James Ingram, he was no punk. Barry White, Miles Davis, none of these dudes were punks. Temptations, all of these dudes were all of them came off the block in some cases. Jodeci and everybody, you know. But it's funny because they sing these songs about love, about heartbreaks and all of this other stuff. But yet, when you look at the reality of it, the majority of some of these fellas was players. You know, some of them were probably even former pimps if we even knew. And unfortunately, some of them, you know, were domestic abusers, or they were addicted to drugs and alcohol. They all had these hardcore lives, you know. But you know what, let's go ahead and dive in to some of these songs. So what I did was I thought of maybe 10 songs off the top of my head that I actually really liked, and let's go ahead and make this simp versus love. All right, a lot of you guys have grown up with some of these songs, but what I actually wanted to do was let's go ahead and talk about them, dissect these lyrics. I'm not going to go deep into the lyrics. Y'all know some of these songs, right? But you guys are going to think back to where you were when these songs popped up. 'Cause I Love You by Lenny Williams. Now, for me, I've never even heard of this song until I seen Kings of Comedy, where Steve Harvey was pretty much being very, very animated when this song came on and everything. So I had no knowledge of this song. This song was before my time. Even though I'm a 70s baby, you know, 79 to be exact, I really did not know anything about this song until I saw Kings of Comedy. But I noticed there was a whole lot of wailing in this song. Girl, you know I love you. I'm like, okay, he loves her. But in that song somewhere, he was pretty much talking about how he drove by the girl's house. Y'all might want to call it stalking. Y'all do you. And he talked about how he saw another car parked in the driveway, and I can't remember if he mentioned if the lights were on and off, but he pretty much had the idea that, dang, my boo that I'm in love with is with another man right now. But he's still crying how he loves this girl. I don't want to say crying like he's a big baby, but he's really expressing how much he loves this woman in this song, although he crept up to the house and saw another vehicle there. But y'all let me know, was he simping or was he loving? A lot of you guys, and maybe some of your parents, depending on how old you are, had this song playing at some weddings. Forever My Lady, Jodeci. This was actually a sweet song. Yeah, I said it. It was a very, very sweet song. I mean, look at the lyrics in the beginning. So you're having my baby, and it means so much to me. I mean, my goodness. He knocked up his girl, and you are going to be mine forever. I don't want nobody else. You've given me the one gift that's a great gift to any man. You are having my child. You are about to make me a dad. Forever my lady. Yo, you're holding me close, keeping me warm. Yeah, if I said the lyrics right, it's been a while. That song actually dropped when I was in junior high. I felt that shit and I was in junior high. Nothing wrong with some of you men for not only having feelings for your girl, but when she tells you them 2 words that can change your life. I'm pregnant. You're gonna have 1 or 2 reactions. You're either gonna be like, wow, I'm gonna be a dad. Wow. Or you're gonna be like, how'd this happen? Man, but there's nothing wrong with taking your woman and your commitment to your woman seriously when you know she's carrying your child. And this song right here, it's not for everyone because not everybody, you know, has kids, you know, with the person that they're dating or the person that they're in a committed relationship. So I can kind of see how this song may not relate to some of y'all. But believe me, back in the 90s, that song related to a whole lot of men. And they hold on to that song very, very dear. Sometimes when this song is played, it makes them think of their child, their first child, you know, if it is their first child. So y'all go ahead and let me know, was this some simp shit or was this on some love shit? Put that woman first. Jaheim. My mom loves this song. My mom loves her some Jaheim. You better not say nothing bad about Jaheim. My God. Ghetto love. So there's been some arguments here about if it's anything, men should not only be thinking about themselves first, get on the good foot, get on that act right, correction, self-correction on your purpose before you put any woman in any position. Now, in some cases, there's some men out there that are actually like fueled by their woman, inspired by their woman, motivation. And see, there's an argument right there because you guys have basically seen many award shows where a lot of men are always giving thanks to God for this award and giving thanks to their significant other, who is usually their wives, for being their backbone, for being the strength, for being the, you know, the fire underneath their asses to keep them going. Because when it comes to like this entertainment shit, it's hard. And if you booed up and your boo is like, you better keep on going, I will do whatever it takes, you know, to stand by your side, but I need to see you work, I'll even help you. Some of these ladies act as co-producers to some of these men, believe it or not. Some of them are even managed by the woman, believe it or not. But hey, that's how it is. But that's the other argument. You should not be putting no woman first. You do you. Boom. Becoming, you know, our own men is basically what that stands for. So therefore, nobody should be put before you. It should just be you and then your woman. So you guys tell me what that argument is like. But as far as the song, some shit or love shit. This one right here this one was tricky. As soon as I get home, Babyface. I believe, if I remember the lyrics go, he said something in the lines of, I'll buy your clothes, I'll pay your rent, I'll cook your dinner too as soon as I get home from work. Now, the thing is this, we always talk about being a provider, right? Us men, we usually talk about also catering to our woman, making our women feel like ladies. Then on the other side, you got men talking about like, okay, look, you supposed to be doing the cooking, I ain't doing shit. Now, Babyface, if anybody goes back to the song, this was basically this was more of like a rewarding song. It was these lyrics are very rewarding for his woman. Basically meaning, you have been so good to me, you have been that one. You have been holding me down, let me go ahead and hook you up. So yeah, I'm gonna buy your clothes, I'm gonna pay your rent, I'm gonna cook your dinner as soon as I get home from work, you know? Obviously, they live together. That's what's interesting about this. That's one of the things that kind of confused me about the song. Is like, okay, you said as soon as I get home from work, but you said I'll pay your rent. Okay, unless I got the lyrics wrong. Like I said, it's been a while. So a lot of you guys might lean more on the simp side because what do you look like paying your woman's rent, right? Or if we're staying together, what do I look like cooking for you? I've even already made a video on like, hey, how you should cook for your woman. Like, go ahead and show out. You know, get in the kitchen and mess that shit up, burn. But a lot of you guys are there like, nah, cook, clean, that's your job. So y'all tell me, is this on some simp shit or is it on some love shit? This one was easy. I don't want to know. Mario Winans. If anybody remembers this song, you know, the lyrics are pretty much in the lines of, I'm paraphrasing, to where he has a gut feeling that his woman is playing him. But he's basically making the point like, yo, I don't want to know. If you're creeping, keep it on the low, because my heart can't take it anymore. So he knows it. Now, this song could be arguable. Most cases, if your woman is doing dirt on you, either you wasn't shit to begin with because you were probably like an easy catch, you were begging, you were catering, you were over generous, quote unquote simping, and she took advantage of you. And she pretty much didn't have no respect for him, so she just straight up like kicked it with some other guy behind his back, and you know, now he's just like, I don't want to know. Like, I don't want to go on your phone. I don't want to do any of that stuff. I just want to just keep it to yourself. If you cheating on me, I love you so much and I don't want to lose you. I'm not trying to rock the boat. In my opinion, this kind of leans on the simp side. Or it could go to the other end where maybe it's possibly that maybe he's tripping. Maybe he's insecure. I really don't remember the lyrics from this song, you know, at all, you know, way back when. But you guys tell me, simp or love? 2 occasions, the Deele. Now, the lyrics are right there in front of you. It's funny because what I like about the old school songs is you can actually recite lyrics to a woman as like pickup. I mean, my man, they said, yo, and this was Babyface's group way back when. They straight up said, yo, I only think of you on 2 occasions. That's day and night. I'll go for broke. Oh my God. I love that shit. You know, I'm gonna fuck that. I'm going to go ahead and answer this shit. Look, that's on some love shit, all right? Okay, no, I'm not going to go down. They were just making the point, like, yo, I think of you. You're constantly on my mind. And once again, in the space, we're always talking about, like, yo, you need to be doing your thing, always on your purpose. Will you stop thinking about this girl? She's becoming a distraction now. But damn, he thinks about this woman day and night. When he damn near wakes up and when he damn near goes to sleep. It's not a creeper song, I don't think. Like, it's a nice song. It doesn't sound like a creep. We've all had a crush. Fellas, let's not be on the bullshit. There was always that one girl, even when we were young, before any of us knew the game or became woke or red pill or whatever. We always had feelings for some girl way back when, right? So therefore, we know. You know that feeling. You hear that song, it's like, you know what? I dig this song because I'm thinking about so-and-so back in the day. You know what I mean? Like, that's how you felt when you were, like, young, when you were a teen or when you were early 20s, especially if this song dropped, especially for our parents. So, therefore, y'all make the decision. This is a nice song, but simp or love? I'm sorry. My apologies if I even lose subscribers for this one. Can't get over you. Frankie, Beverly, and Maze. Y'all know when y'all, this is probably one of those songs where when it come on, it is not to be fucked with. Y'all rush to the dance floor, but let's go ahead and take a look at it. He's pretty much singing, you know, obviously bad things done, you know, either happen with this woman or possibly good things, but at the end of the deal, he can't get over this woman. Whether he's infatuated or obsessed with the woman, he can't get over her. Usually when I hear the line, can't get over you, that means it was some bad news that done went down. Like, there was no happiness. Love and happiness is gone. You know, like the joy part is gone, and now we're settling for pain. But he said, I can't get over you. When that line is dropped, it ain't always that good, but it's a nice song. Some of us relate to it. It ain't just Frankie or the men. Women will play that shit when they're going through something, when they feel like they can't get over their man. But fellas, like I said, this is just for us right now. But damn, he said, I can't get over you. And let's not act like someone ain't broke our heart. Or let's not act like, you know, we had a crush on somebody and we didn't make that move and we found out that she decided to go rock with somebody else. And what's worse is she told us later on in life that she liked us. She gave us all the signals and we just didn't make that move. So for months and months and months, we have just been, she was stuck in our minds. Sometimes it's like that. But what y'all think? Simp or love? All right, we're going into like a bad territory because this is my favorite R&B group of all time. He Can't Love You, Jagged Edge. This woman in this song, if I remember, is literally with another man, right? But we are stating, he is stating in the song, I'm better. I have better love. I have good love. My love is a 10. He can't love you like I love you. And baby, you know it too. I mean, goodness gracious. We're talking about sharking now. We're talking about grabbing either another man's woman, or she's probably just kicking it with another dude. And maybe we're at the point where it's like, you know what? I don't like that dude. Or maybe a little insecurity is popping up and I'm like, you know what? I want her to myself before she makes that decision to go ahead and, like, you know, completely commit to him. So therefore, you know what? I've been doing a whole lot of thinking. He ain't shit. I don't even know this dude, or maybe he does. But the point that he's making is, I know me and I know you and you know me. And you know how I feel about you. You know everything I can do for you. You know me. You know how I feel about you. You know I love you. So what's up? Is he pedestalizing the woman? Who knows? But he is expressing how much he is better than the next man. This man, obviously, that she's been kicking it with. Because maybe he's also expressed his feelings too. That's why he said, he can't love you how I can love you. So we have a competition going on right now. This is now a game. She's the prize in this song. Y'all tell me, simp or love? Sorry, ladies, but I gotta do this. When this song dropped, y'all done lost your minds. Even us as fellas was just like, oh, come on. Cupid, 112. This is the love song of most modern love songs, especially of the 90s, man. Like when I was in high school, this was like a big deal when this dropped. So Cupid doesn't lie. This is actually a pretty good song because this song is pretty much, if I remember, I'm paraphrasing the lyrics. I'm sorry, it's been a minute. This song is pretty much about trust, right? He loves his woman, right? Basically, in one of the lyrics, he says, you know, if I tell you, if I tell you to trust me, it doesn't mean that I'm going to cheat on you, right? So therefore, he's basically letting his woman know, like, yo, you do not have to worry about me doing anything. You got me. I got you. You are my first choice. I only have eyes for you. I love you. Trust me. I do not want anybody else. And a lot of women have played this song either while they were in a relationship. It could be in like a little cute puppy love relationship, or the little honeymoon, relationship in the beginning part. Or they probably played it like after the breakup because, damn, he told me to trust him and I did. And damn, look what happened. But we don't want to get into that right now. But this song right here, sometimes as men, we really do have a hard time convincing our woman to trust us, especially if they're, if it's a woman that either has had their heart broken many a times, or they ended up trusting the wrong man, and now you have to basically convince this woman to trust you, or you just been in a long-term relationship, you made a mistake, and you're trying to get your woman to trust you again, and you're trying to win that trust back at all costs. But this song right here, I can go ahead and say this is on the love side because this was some damn church in this song. But y'all let me know, simp or love? This song right here, a lot of us fellas related to, and if they didn't relate to it, y'all damn lying. You're lying. All I do is think of you, Jackson 5. And for my generation, Troop. Some of us think Troop did it better. But anyways, all I do is think of you. Now, if this wasn't some damn church, because this literally sounded like kids, like teenagers were singing the song, you know, to a bunch of us other teenage boys, and they probably were. This is, you know, it's a pretty old song, and they were young at the time, I believe. But they were talking about, hey, I'd be taking the long way home on purpose just so I could think about this girl every day. I'm paraphrasing the lyrics. This dude really had this woman on his mind. Hey, he even basically said in the line, I believe, hey, that's the girl. Like, oh yeah, his friends were telling him, hey, that's the girl for you. So what are you gonna do? And what he say? Hey, little girl, I love you. All I do is think of you day and night, all the time. Damn. A little bit too early to be throwing that love word around. I know. But when you're at that age, like when you're at that age where, you know, you actually like somebody a lot for the first time, it's usually genuine. There's no ulterior motive. There is no, she got money, or, you know, she's a freak, or this, that. You just literally saw this girl or woman, you know, if, you know, you're 17, 18, 19 at the time when this dropped, you literally just saw this woman, this girl. She was attractive. All you saw was the smile, the lovely eyes. You just saw the smile, just the swag, how she dressed. I mean, goodness gracious. There was no hoe shit back in the day. You know, there was no flesh being seen all the damn time. You literally just saw beauty in the best, most appreciative physical form that you have ever seen as a young man. No nudity, no nothing. You were just attracted to her facial features, to her swag, how she spoke, how she smiled, how she carried herself. And if she was a straight A student, psst, that's a plus. So damn, you pretty much just ended up developing feelings for somewhat of like a unicorn. This was untouched. Like when you kind of have like that virgin love, this is like, damn, like where nothing corrupted you, nothing sexual. There was nothing physical, you know, sexually physical that you liked about this girl. You just saw her one day and was just like on campus, like, oh my God, who was that? And there was nothing sexual about her. You didn't sexualize her. You just loved what you saw. You just loved the positive, radiant essence of that female, of that woman, of that girl. I don't even know how to explain it even more. I'm sorry. But y'all tell me, is that some simp shit or is this some love shit with that song? Because that song was on some church shit too. But anyways, I thought it would be fun to just throw something out there like that. But y'all know how I do. I'm out this piece. And follow me on the gram if you haven't. Good evening, Mr. Black, because y'all know I'm all straight R&B thug. I'm always posting stuff in my stories about what songs I always have on repeat. And it's usually R&B. It's usually on some love shit too. Could be on some sex shit. Could be on some simp shit too. Go ahead and follow me and you be the judge. But I'm out this piece. Good evening, Mr. Black.